Hello everyone, welcome to the Coding Partner YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to implement light and dark theme in React. So here you can see we have this dark mode enabled and a checkbox here. If you clicked on it or check this checkbox, dark theme gets applied to the application, and when you unchecked it, it is removed. So light theme is applied to the application, and when you apply the dark theme and refresh it, that previously enabled or set dark theme gets applied again. So before jumping to the approach and coding, let me tell you, I am just near to cross 1k subscribers. Show your love by subscribing to my channel. So let's jump to the approach. So in CSS, what we have to do is we have to basically create variables. So in CSS, we create variables by double dash and variable name and color. So what we will do, we will first define default set of variables. Like here, I set default variables like background color. Default it will be white color and text color as a black. You can add few more, like whatever you wanted to add, like uh, sidebar color or primary secondary colors, link colors, whatever. And that same need to copy in the dark mode also. So here I create a dark mode or dark theme class and just copied all the variables as it is, but here you can see the values or the colors have been changed. So background color in this case it will be black, and text color in this case it will be white. Now how we can use, so like to the body, instead of like passing background color like just a hash or any RGB color, I have used the variable background color. And similar way to the color text color, I have used this text color, and you can use few more. So we will not directly add any color to the background color, instead we will use the variables. So let's get started. So we will working on 5174 port. This is just a demo or the application given by with React React theme, right? React application. So that is the default which we get. And now first thing what we have to do is in index.css file we will define few default variables. So I will say a root. Actually we have here, but just to like keep it simple, I can create new. So double dash background color. By default I will set 000. I think it will be black, right? So FFF we need to set, which will be white. And again I will create color and give it a value 000. Okay, so background color I set by default white, and text color I set by default black. Now let's create one class, name it dark theme, and let's copy these two variables as it is. Okay, here background color will be 000, which is black, and color will be body color or text color, which that will be FFF, which is white color, right? Now what we have to do, so in existing CSS also you can find here is background color applied, and we have or hard coded provided that color. So this is not what we are going to do. Instead we will use var, and here we will pass background color. Same for this color. Let's replace this with var and color, right? So for other also, like here you can see anchor tag. Now what you can create is you can just add here one more, like anchor color, right? And pass it a color, and that anchor color variable you can use for anchor colors. Same for buttons also, you will find background colors. You can just follow the same process. Now what we can do is we can apply the body color background color as var dash dash background color and color as var color to our body tag, right? Now let's check. Okay, so it is like this. It is in currently applied is a light theme. Now what I can do, if you go to the index.html, here is our body element. Let's add here dark theme class, which we have created, dark theme. Here we created, right? So let's try and check. See, now dark theme gets applied. Now if I inspect it, now you can see the dark theme gets removed and light theme gets applied. So it's pretty simple. We just have to like add here a class dark theme, or we have to remove according to our checkbox which we are going to add. Got it? Just to have a smooth transition, I can add transition for 0.3 seconds. So it will look good when the color changes. Okay, so if you remove it, it will be light theme. If you apply it, it will be dark theme. So basically we have manually we have achieved the dark and light theme. Now we have to implement it by the uh, practically by adding the checkbox. Let's create one component, name it theme toggle dot tsx. It quickly theme toggle. It will be arrow function. Just export it first. Export default theme toggle, and we can return some React fragment. We can add here label or div, right? And inside that we will have a input tag which will be of type checkbox, right? It will be checkbox, and after that we can add span, or we can just directly write dark mode. Now let's use this inside our app.tsx or import that. Okay, I just copied dark theme and closing this component tag. Let's import this by control dot. It's just a simple way how we call the component, right? Now to jump here, you can find the checkbox, but it's not functional. So what we can do is inside theme toggle, on clicking this uh, checkbox, we will say toggle theme, right? Toggle theme. Let's implement this toggle theme, and here we know what we have to do. In body document, we have this body, right? Body have the class list. So in this class list, we have to add dark theme, and we have to remove the dark theme to get light theme applied. So how we can do is we have here one more toggle, and here we can pass the dark dash theme. Okay, so when this body class list have this dark theme, this toggle will remove it, otherwise it will add it. Now let's do it. Okay, on like checking and unchecking, the dark theme and light theme is working, but it's working in a wrong way. Like when the checkbox is clicked, it is showing the light theme, and when the checkbox is unchecked, it is showing dark theme, which is not what we want. And this is happening because here we had provided dark theme by default. Now to solve this issue, what we can do, either we can remove this class, but still this will not be a trustworthy component. Okay, so to achieve this, we will need one state, name it is dark theme, and a function state dark theme, right? It will be use state hook we have to use, and here we can say like it will be a boolean type, and by default we will say false, because by default it will be light theme. So this flag is dark theme will be false. Now what we have to do, from this, on clicking this checkbox button, we just need to like set or set and reset this dark theme. So how we can do is, now we don't need this document update as of now. In set dark theme, what we have to do is dark theme, we have to toggle it. So suppose first it's false, after that it will set, make it true, and if it already true, it will make it false. So it will basically toggle this flag. Okay, now what we have to do is, whenever this variable is dark theme, or whenever this state is dark theme gets update or change, we have to toggle this class list. So how we can do, we have one beautiful hook, use effect, which we can use. So in first parameter we will have the arrow function, and in second parameter we have dependency, and here dependency is dark theme. So whenever is dark theme states get changed, our use effect will get invoked. So what we have to do is, we just have to like copy this and write it here. Let me remove it from this place. Okay, and now we can use the other parameter of this toggle, and that is dark theme. So this class will get applied only when this flag is true. If this flag is false, this toggle will remove the dark theme. Okay, so how? When it is true, it will apply class, right? And when that flag is false, it will remove class. Okay, in false case, it will remove. I hope you understand what I am trying to do. It's basically a JavaScript code which we are using to update the class. Okay, let's check this again. Okay, but before that, here to the input box, we need to provide a status, like whether it is checked or not. So is dark theme, we can set it at this place. Okay, now let's jump. By default, it is now a light theme, and when I click, it is dark theme. When I remove, it's light theme. So it is working as per the checkbox. Now only one last remaining thing is, if we set it like a dark mode and refresh our site, it should be on the dark theme. Because if you have seen the other places or just this Visual Studio Code, right, I had set it to the black theme, and whenever I open this, it still remains on the black theme. It doesn't go to the light or other theme. So how we can do, we will need to like store our this value, whether it is a dark theme or light theme, in the local storage. So let's do that. Local storage, set atom. Here we can create one key, make it like a theme, right? And we can provide here, when is dark theme, like it's true, we will set dark, otherwise we will say it's a light theme. Okay, so this is what a key name which we are storing in the, or creating in the local storage, and it will be dark or light. It's a value just according to the field, is dark theme this state. So if it is true, it means it's a dark. And when we first render this component, use effect first time when we render it. Okay, to like make it first time, we will use empty array. So let's take, okay, here I will use let, take this value in the theme, local storage, get atom, and our key name is theme. Okay, and when, if this theme value is dark, what we have to do, we have to just set the dark theme value as true, right? Because by default it's false, it means by default it's a light theme. And whenever we found like in local storage we have a dark there as a theme, we will make this flag true. So all this logic will work according to this state is dark theme. So there is no chance of getting conflict between like this checkbox and the functionality. If you check, I make it dark theme and refresh it, it is still on the dark theme. If I remove it, it is still on the light theme. So that's all for this project, and it is very simple to understand. And when you use like a material theme or material UI in the React, there is we have to use their way of implementing the theming. But at least you got some idea. So with this approach, you can create multiple theming like dark theme. Again, you can make other themes as per your wish. Instead, you just need to like follow the proper pattern of applying the class to the body tag. So that's all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.